For Brittany and Ryan Roden, these are precious moments. Their baby son Konlin is doing well after his premature birth. Born at 24 weeks, Konlin weighed just 1 pound 12 ounces. His premature birth came after a difficult pregnancy.
No. At 5 weeks, I started bleeding, and they told me that I lost him, but he was still there and fine. I bled from 5 weeks till about 12 weeks, I guess. And then I was okay after that. And then at 15 weeks, I woke up in a puddle of blood.
Understatement.
A huge
like a lake.
pile of blood. Walked to the bathroom and passed a softball-sized blood clot, and had to be taken by ambulance to the hospital.
4 months after his birth, Konlin is up to a strapping 10.5 pounds. The only obvious signs of any health concerns, the tube that gives him oxygen and the machine that monitors his heartbeat. His mom and dad hope those will soon not be needed.
Well, we got his oxygen on. Obviously, that's the most obvious one, running his nose. He was coming home on, I think it was 200 mLs of oxygen. And we just went back for his checkup. He almost passed the test to get off of it, but not quite. He still needed it for feeding and for playtime. But they did lower it down to 100. And so hopefully we'll be going back in about a week from now, maybe get off of it. And then he's also on his apnea monitor, which monitors his heart rate and can let us know that he's starting to not breathe as much. But we haven't had any issues with that, so it's more of just a precaution-wise on the oxygen.
While Ryan and Brittany are excited about how well Konlin is doing now, the journey here has not been easy. They are grateful for the support they received from the March of Dimes.
They're very, very, very important, and not just only what they do with the babies. I mean, it's awesome the stuff they do, but how in touch and how helpful they are to the actual parents when they're in the hospital, keeping in touch with them, making sure things are okay, making sure everything's going good for us.
And that support made it easy for them to agree Konlin James Roden will be North Florida Regional's ambassador in this year's March for Babies. Brittany, who worked in radiology at North Florida Regional before Konlin's birth, will stay at home and care for him. She and Ryan have begun to think of the future now and their dreams for their son.
Professional sports and millions of dollars. No, I'm just kidding. And, honestly, that, God would use him how he sees fit in whatever way that is, but that we would just allow him and support him to do anything that he wants to do.
I hope he one day knows what a miracle he is and is able to share his story. What do you think?
He's like, I want milk. That's all I care about.
Oh, man.
That's perfect.